hour, many brave souls rise to challenge the darkness. Many have risen, but all have fallen. Only one mortal can brave the darkness. One who has been born from the very same shadow as other challengers fall. I will rise. Okay, I promise I'm not that extra. Hello world! Welcome to the premiere video of my channel, Gaming Need I Say More. I am your host, Rick Quasar, master video gamer, proficient D&D role player, and board game enthusiast. This is just going to be a short little video to explain what's going to be on my channel, as well as what content to look forward to. But I know I hear you guys already. Oh no, not another YouTuber who's just gonna do gameplay walkthroughs. Well, first of all, screw you. It's not just gonna be about video games. We got board games, card games, Dungeons and Dragons, and video games. So yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of original content. I hope. But let's move on to the different series I have planned for you guys, alright? While yes, I am doing the typical video game playthrough, I also wanted to make a separate spotlight for old classic gems. The world is filled to the brim with amazing video game epics, each new title greater than the last. Or, you know, being a complete disaster until the first update. But with all the new games that are being released, the ones that started all the gaming rage is just kind of, lost and forgotten. Well, that's where the series comes in. I'll be pushing the rewind button to go back in time to dig up those classic gems and put them on display for the world to see so they can get the love they deserve. I have to say, I am pretty excited for this series. Dungeons and Dragons and other tabletop games are a great pastime, hobby, and to some, a career. They can be enjoyed with friends and family, and an occasional weird group from Reddit. But while playing, questions always arise, whether it's about the anatomy of certain monsters, the accuracy of gameplay mechanics, or whether or not the bard can craft a wand of disrobing. Anyways, in this discussion series, I will tackle those questions to try and help solve them. Well, unfortunately, I kinda have an intelligence of 8. But I will be recruiting guest stars to assist me in discussing and figuring out these problems. I will make sure they are proficient in the necessary skills to hopefully come to a conclusion for those questions, though, so that you can use them for guidance for your next adventure. Much like the series before, this is going to be another discussion series, but about video games and some general questions about them. From wondering if that incredible cool sequence of fighting is possible, to questioning the programming that certain developers decide to go with. I'm looking at you, Agony. To that one horror game that you just try to find the inner meaning of it. Also looking at you, Agony. Anyways, to help me in figuring out these questions, I will invite fellow smart nerds to discuss these questions and more as we finally get to the answer of why that one hero can fit so many items in his pocket. One last thing before I wrap up this video, I'm going to shout out to all the parents out there who might be watching. For your kids, I'm going to slam a little bit of a rating here. I'm going to say that all the videos are going to be, that I'm going to be making I'm going to push a little bit of a PG-13 to an R rating. And that's only because some of the games that I might be playing may be, not meant for tiny little kid eyes. You've been warned. And all the material that I may reference belongs to the original creator, who worked much harder on it than I would have. So give them all the credit they deserve. I do not deserve anything. They're just quotes. I like to make quotes. It's fun. And finally, in regards to the answers to future questions and discussion videos, the conclusions are going to come down to the guest stars and my own opinions based on facts we may gather. Just because we come to a conclusion, you do not have to follow or agree with what we come up with, but I would hope you would consider our findings. Well, I think that just about covers up everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the future videos, and I hope you will join me in the journey into the world of gaming. Thank you for watching, roll for initiative, and game on.